morning. We're going to go into some exercises, stretches some, and what we want to do here is first highly recommend you to consult with your physician before starting an exercise program. And if you already have, then you're good to go, okay? Next thing to be aware of is if you've had surgeries on the joints, shoulder, your hip, your knees, you need to make sure that you don't overstretch those areas. Stretch them just enough to get some release in the muscle. Stretch is what it is. It's a stretch. It's elongating tissue so the muscle will relax for you. Okay? So let's start out with shoulder stretches first, and then we'll proceed through the body. And once again, good morning. Okay? Let's go with the arm straight out in front of you. Right hand. Good. Everybody there? Now place the left hand behind the elbow with a little bit of a stretch across for the rear of the shoulder. That's what it's for. The rear part of the shoulder. We'll take several different angles here with the shoulder to make sure we get it good and loose. After you pull it, you release it back to the front again. You want to raise it overhead. If you can, if you can't, raise it as high as you can. And then you just want to push back on the hand. As you push back on the hand, open and close your fingers. Open your hand as wide as you can, close it, open it again, and continue to push back with that hand. Okay? Continue to push back. Let's bring it down again to the front, palm towards the base floor, and to the outside and go across again. Stretching is something you do multiple times. If you don't do it multiple times, you don't get the results of the stretch. It's just that simple. Okay? The count should be 8 to 10 seconds that you hold that angle. Let's release again. And once again, the reminder is, if you can't go all the way up, go as high as you can. Okay? Once we're at our highest point, we'll push back on the shoulder and open those hands as wide as you can. Push those fingers apart and then close them into a fist. Once again, push it out and open and then come together, close it as a fist. That creates circulation when you tighten it up like that. Coming down. Let's go to the left side. Once again, out in front. Gradually bring it across, hand goes underneath and pull. As you pull, you will feel the back of the shoulder, sometimes the top of the shoulder being released. 8 to 10 count. Breathe. Keep your chin up, keep your head up. Good. We'll release, back out to the side, or to the front, I should have said, and then we'll go overhead again. Highest point, if you can't go there, go as high as you can, comfortably. Open the fingers, close, push back a little bit more, open, close, let's bring it back down again. Once again, let's go across the body, right hand goes under, pull across. Find that each time you do that move, you can go a little farther because the muscle is releasing for you. Good. Back out again. Let's go up. Once again, high as you can. Then push back on the hand. Spread the fingers wide as you can. Close the hand. Spread the fingers again. And then bring it down. Very good. Now, let's move to our next stretch. Our next stretch is going to be in the rotator cuff area. Okay? So we're going to move both hands to the center line of our body. Center line. And then we're going to open both doors. Very good. And then close both doors. Each time you open the doors, attempt to open them a little bit wider. good. Close. Open again. Good job. And close. Point of interest, as you open the doors, feel your shoulder blades behind you pinch together. As they pinch, you're now at a full open door. Just in case we didn't get it the first 2 times, let's do it one more time. Close the doors. Excellent. Open the doors. All the way to your shoulder blades are pinching together. Squeeze back. And close the doors. The point that needs to be made is as you're opening your doors, you also are stretching across your chest, down the center where your sternum is. All that is being asked to stretch at the same time. Okay, let's move a little bit different direction here. Let's go away from the shoulders for a moment. Let them absorb what we've done. Let's go to the lower body now. The best way to start a stretch is to start with a controlled mechanism, which seated, if you have a problem with balance, if you have a problem with neuropathy in your feet, seated is great. It works just as well seated as it does standing. I'll do a standing one next after we do this one. Right foot goes out straight. Maintain control with your chair. Toe is to the ceiling, okay, or to the sky. And then you're just going to slide down. Don't reach down. The reason you don't is because the impact of going forward can hurt your back, okay? So you want to slide down the leg. That's control mechanisms. When we make those points to you, that's what is being said. You want to do it in a controlled environment. If you can, as best you can, please. Thank you. Let's go back up. Once again, the reminder is each count is 8 seconds to 10 seconds. Do I start the count on my way down or once I'm at my lowest point? The count should be once you're at your longest point, okay? Very good. Head up, chin up. And we're up again. Good. One more time. If you notice, each time you go, your body would allow you, it does, to go a little farther. So go a little farther. Don't overextend, but do go farther. This is primarily for the back of the leg, which is called the hamstring, and lower back. And we come back up. Good job. Let's go to the left side. Good. Once again, repeat the toe to the ceiling. Both hands on the top of the leg, and let's slide down. Nice controlled move. Once you feel that initial stretch, and the muscle will talk to you, not with words, but with feeling. Then we come back up. And again, we slide down, keeping the head up, keeping the chin up. Hamstring is stretching right now, the lower back is being stretched right now, and it all feels good. And we're back up again. One more time. Going down. Slowly. Extend, extend. A little farther, a little farther. That's good. The hamstring is in a full stretch right now. Good job, good job. And we're back up. And bring that foot back. Now, as we said earlier, we're going to do multiple of movements and things. So some things do have advanced type of motions and movements in them. So let's do a couple of advanced type stretches with the same format. Right leg is forward. Now we have a one hand stretch. We go down. Notice my shoulders are being turned to the left as I extend down. Right. That lengthens the stretch through the lower back, through the hamstring, and into the hips. Once I'm at my longest point, I now turn my shoulders and look away from my foot. Look away from the foot. Good. Back up. Let's do one more of those. Once again, this is a little bit more advanced. Down, one hand. Right over the foot. You can pull back against it, if so be. Now, once I'm there, I'll open those shoulders up and look away from the foot. And that accentuates the stretch. Good. Let's go to the advanced side. Advanced move again on the left side. Slide down, the shoulders naturally turn because you're going away from the center line. Naturally turns, goes right down to the top of the foot. Pull back on the toe a little bit. Once I'm there, now I open the shoulders and turn away from the foot. Turn away from my foot to stretch my lower back. And hamstring and top of the hip. Back up again. Let's do one more time. One hand, going down. Good. This time you should go a little farther with that stretch. Once you're there, turn, open those shoulders to accentuate, pull back on that foot to get a little bit more hamstring. Excellent. And now we're back up and back in. Good. Let's go back to the upper body again. This time we're going to work on stretching the chest a little bit more. So in this one, basically, we're going to use our hips as our guide. So bring your right hand back to your hip, your left hand back to your hip, and once you have, you push your elbows back and lift your chest towards the ceiling or to the sky, and push back on the elbows. Relax back to the front. Once again, hands goes to the hip, right side, left side. We push back on the elbows and lift the chest to the ceiling. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Excellent. Did you get that one? Or do we need to do it one more time? Let's do it one more time just to make sure, okay? Right hand open comes to your right hip. Left hand open comes to your left hip. Once you're there, push the elbows back behind you. Lift the chest. Push, push, push. Stretch. And release back to the front. Excellent. I hope that move felt as good for you as it did for me. We're going to move to your lower back now. Okay? Remember, anytime you use the group of muscles, they're all being asked to be pronounced in a stretching format. Sometimes it's direct, sometimes it's indirect, which means sometimes you go there like a hamstring and you go, wow, I feel that. Sometimes you go there on another type movement that actually has the hamstring in it, but you don't feel the same stretch. That would be indirect. Okay, we're going to the lower back now. Take your right hand, put it on the outside of the opposite knee, your left knee. Now, just turn your shoulders, take your left hand around behind and put it on your chair. Hold your leg stable as though you're pulling it in, but you want to stabilize that leg. Turn that torso. Torso. Waist up to your chest is considered to be torso, okay? Let's start again. Hand to the right, post the left hand, turn. If you've had a surgery on your back, be very cordial with this move to not try to overstretch. It's important to stretch, but not overstretch. Good. 8 count, 10 count. Now we're going to do the opposite side. We're going to come across. Left hand now goes to the outside of the right knee. Stabilize the leg. We start to turn, and we'll take the right hand and post it behind us, and then we'll turn those shoulders. Good. Turn the shoulders. Good. The reason why this movement is actually more pliable seated than standing is because it's easier to keep your hips straight. That's the idea behind the stretch. The straighter you can keep the hips and legs, the better stretch you get in the lower back and through the center of the gravity. Here we go. Let's turn again. Right hand, left knee, post the left hand, turn, turn. As you turn, you'll notice more release. And believe it or not, our bodies love release. That's why it becomes more comfortable and relaxed after so, because it enjoys that feeling. Good, let's switch, other side. Left hand goes to the right knee now. Turn the shoulders, post the right hand behind you, and let's turn. You may say to yourself, I've never turned that far, and you probably haven't, but that's a good thing because the muscle will be released, so you can. Good. Let's do it one more time. Go with me now. Come on. Right hand, left hand post, turn. The body releases, feels fantastic. 7, 8 to 10 count. One more time to the other side. Left hand, remember? Goes on the outside of that knee. Don't forget that. Hold steady with the legs. Turn the shoulders. It's pretty much a natural instinct for your head to turn with you as you turn. Good. Now, let's repeat what we've done in the respects of discussion. Okay? We've done the shoulders, open door, right? We've done the shoulder reaching up, pushing back. That's just to be a little bit repetitive so we know what we've done to go back and go through again without doing it again. Now, lower body, we've done your leg straight for the hamstring stretch, both sides. We've done your advanced version, left side, right side. Now, we're going to proceed from here through the body more, okay? So now, let's come to our feet. As we come to our feet, what we're looking for is body control again. And now we're going to stretch down the rhomboids, which are down the center of the back, okay? Both hands will be on the thighs again. The hips are actually going to go back, and you start to descend, keeping the head up, chin up, as you push the hips away from you, backwards. In your mind, you're saying, I need to touch the floor. You really don't. The important part of the movement is actually stretching the lower back and hamstring. Let's come back up again. Flexibility is different in everybody. Go again. Someone may say, well, I can touch the floor and don't feel a thing. That's great. But that doesn't mean you have to for it to be great for you. Right, hamstrings, lower back is now being stretched. And back up. Let's do it again. And let the hands stay in contact, please, with the legs. That way you don't overweigh the back by letting the top of your body drop too far down. Good. What happens, Prince, if I don't keep my chin up and look out? What happens, the upper half of your body is heavy. And if you just fall over there, you're putting extreme pressure once again on your back, and you only have one back. And if you injure it, you got a problem, okay? So let's keep in contact with the hands that controls the move. Let's stretch a little bit more on the hamstring, hip, and lower back. Right hand now goes across to the opposite foot. Once again, you push the hips back and you reach down. If you feel like you're going to teeter backwards on your heels, as you see me doing occasionally, that means you have to move right. Your body's weight is on the back of your heels, not the balls of your feet. It's on your heels, because I have my hips going back. Okay? Let's go to the left side. Once again, go across, find that leg, going down, going down, going down. Good stretch. Good. Now, to lengthen that stretch even more, now we take both hands down to the left foot. Contact the leg, Find that origin point. Going down, push those hips back, back, back. The weight of your body is on your heels. And back up. Let's go to the right side. Going down, point of origin, make contact. So we have a control point. Down, 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 down. Head and chin is still up. And now we're stretching across the body. More. Hamstring, lower back, and hips are being asked to stretch. And let's come back up. Very good. Let's have a seat again. For those of you that didn't stand, you have basically the same criteria seated. Okay? Let's talk about that for a second. Okay? You put the right foot out, and instead of taking one hand or both hands, now you're going to slide to the outside of your foot. For that same long stretch you got standing, go to the outside, not the toe. Go to the outside of the foot with both hands. That's going to lengthen and stretch again in the same angle that we had standing. Good? Let's go to the left side. Go to the ceiling. Hands go to the outside of the thigh, not the front of the thigh. Outside, going down. And back up. Point of interest here is we'd like to also thank Friends Home for sponsoring this opportunity to show you stretching and advanced type of movements to make you feel better. So, thank you, Friends Home. Now we're going to go to the hip stretch. We're going to cross the left foot over the right knee. Now, for some reason, we feel like if we have to assist ourselves a little bit, that's a sign of weakness. It's not weakness. That means that your areas are tight, very tight. Ex-athletes that haven't maintained a lot of flexibility in their hips, pelvis floor, and lower back from sports have a tendency to be tighter. They really do. Why? I guess because we did it so much that, you know what I'm saying, we didn't do it enough when we got older. Okay? So, once you have the foot there, you're going to feel the stretch down the side, around the hip. Don't lean forward. Just allow the body to stretch for that first 8 to 10 seconds. We have to warm the muscle up to stretches for it to stay healthier. If not, we strain it, we pull it, we push it too far. I felt decorative this morning, so I put on my decoration pants. I hope you like them. Once again, we're sitting, knee, hip is being stretched, out of the thigh, T-band, okay? 8 to 10 count. We're going back to the left side again. Now this time we're going to stretch a little bit longer. The longer stretch can be done two ways. One way is to bring your chest straight out in front of you. Don't drop the head down, keep the chin up, chest up. Just lean to the front will accentuate your stretch. You're gonna say, woo, I can feel that around the corner right here. That's right, exactly right, right around the hip itself. Okay, very good. Let's take that off, switch again, right side, up, cross over. Once again, let me make a point that if you've had a knee replacement, hip replacement, this movement may be harder. And we'll try to do a secondary movement to show you how to do this in a moment. Now bring the chest to the front, chin up, head up, breathe. Very good. One more time to the left. Push up. Now, we're going to emphasize the stretch a little different way this time. This stretch this time, my left hand goes around like I'm about to hug myself, my leg, and then I'll slowly pull it towards the center line. This is your center line, right down the front of your body. Okay, we're going to pull it that way. Good. Once you release that, and go back to the chest lean again. Straight ahead. Very good. Let's switch to the right side. Up and cross over. Very good. Now the right hand goes around, wraps the knee, left hand if you need it, to pull up towards your chest. Good. Now push your chest to the front. Straight ahead. Don't lean that head down. Good. And release. Now, how does the hips feel? Looser, I hope. They should be. If not, don't feel afraid like you're overdoing it to do it again, because the body needs different rounds of those exercise stretches to totally become loose. Okay? Good. Now, we've worked in areas now throughout the different points of the body, all the way around the horn. Now, let's talk about the calves for a second. That's a muscle that gets neglected, and the reason it does is because we don't think it needs attention. That's not correct. That muscle works 24/7 for you, because every time you stand up and move, the calf has to respond. It has to respond. Okay? So let's put the right foot out forward, and let's think about it this way. Gas accelerator, let's push through the gas to accelerate. With that push, you're going to get a flexion behind that calf. So flexion means that it's drawing tighter upward. Now, let's let off the gas and prepare to stop. Pull the toe back towards you. Now we elongate the muscle. Pull it back towards your center line, towards your knee. Very good. Once again, let's accelerate. Push forward. This movement simulates some of your cardiovascular movements where you have heel digs and toe taps. That simulates the same thing, just in a stretching manner, because you're holding it for 8 to 10 seconds. Let's go back again. Toe comes back, heel goes forward, and we elongate the muscle tissue. Good. One more time. Toe goes forward. Now, as you go forward, you may have a feeling down the front of your leg. The front of your leg would be that shin muscle that's right beside the bone. That muscle very seldom gets stretched in any form or fashion, because often you don't extend it far enough. This you do. And then one more time, pull the toe back to stretch the back. Excellent. Let's go to the left. Down straight. We'll push that toe down towards the floor, down towards the grass. 8 to 10 count now. That's crucial, because the muscle has to have time to stretch. Now we're going to pull back, take the pressure off the accelerator, pull it back towards your knee, straight back. Good. Push again. The range of motion, once again, it's not the same for everyone. You may not be able to move but 1 inch or 1/2 inch. Okay? That's okay. Work with that until it elongates. And pull back. Good. And let's go through that again. Accelerate. Push that toe as far as you can. And decelerate. 8 to 10 seconds is your count to hold those areas. Good. Feeling good so far? I really hope you are. At this point, I am feeling really good. Now, let's move to another sector of the body, still seated. You can do it standing too, and I'll show you that in a moment. We're going to stretch the inner thigh. Okay? So what's going to happen is we're going to step that leg out to the side. It's another move you can use saying open and close the door, eh? Yeah. So We've gone from a front to a side. And now let's close the door. And let's open the other door to your left side. Once again, if you've had a hip replacement, anything pertaining to that type of surgery, this may be harder. You may not be able to open 20 degrees or 30 degrees. You may not make a 90-degree angle. That's okay. Just remember, it's about the stretch. It's not about the aggravation of the pain of it. Okay? Let's come back in again. Let's go to the right side again. We're at our 90. Now, to accentuate the stretch here, all I'm going to do is lean to the front of my left knee, keeping my head and shoulder up. As I go this way, it actually stretches me on the upper part of the inner thigh. Once again, it's an indirect stretch. It's not direct. Good. We're going to bring this back in. We're going to go out to our 90 again. Once we reach our 90, now we're just going to lean towards the opposing leg. And probably you're saying, oh, I don't feel much of that. Well, again, every stretch is not direct. Some of them are indirect, but you still get the same great results. Okay, now we're going to open both legs and then go forward for the stretch. So we're going to step out. On the double leg, you're probably only going to get about 35 degrees, maybe 40. Some people can go farther, but not many. And then here. Now, you got both legs in an angle where your inner thighs are being stretched. Can I accentuate that with my hands, Prince? Yes, you can. Put the hands on the inside and just give yourself a little push back. That will accentuate the stretch more from a seated position. Good. Let's come back in. Why do you come in and out of a stretch? You go in the stretch for the reason of stretching. You come out of the stretch so the muscle knows that there's a relaxation point it wants to go to. So when you go back to the stretch, probably 85% of the time, it gives you more range. Let's go out again. Good. If you need be, a little push for the inner thigh. Now, to make that stretch a little longer as well, you can stabilize both hands on the inner thigh and then lean to the front. Keeping the chin up, keeping the head up. Straight ahead now. Chest is up, chest is not down. Chest is up. And as you lean forward, you give a slight push as you go to the front. I'm closer to you now than I was, aren't I? That's cool. Let's come back up again. Come back in, take the pressure off the muscle, and then we'll do it one more time. Out, out. Both hands come to the inside, a little pressure, and let's lean forward and become closer friends. How about that? And we're back up and back in. Very good. We've touched pretty much every main group of the muscle group. We have not touched your quadriceps yet, which is the muscle on the top. So, for that muscle, we want to scoot halfway off the chair, right? Maintain stability with the opposing hand. Lean to your opposing hand and set that foot back as far as you can, comfortably the first time, and then sit back up straight. Good. Lean back to the opposite side. Bring the foot back forward again. Each time you prepare to go back with your foot, remember, lean to the opposing side so you can take the weight off of that foot to put it back. And then you sit straight up again. Good. The more you lean back towards the chair, the longer stretch you're going to get. Let's do it one more time. Lean to your left, opposing side, back to the front. Give the muscle time to realize you've taken pressure off. And now let's go again. Lean to your left, back to the opposing, lay back. Yeah, good stretch. Right down the front of that quadricep. Good. Count 8 to 10. And now let's move. Other side. Our body works in a cross section, which means left to right, right to left. So if you stretch one side, please always stretch the other. It helps the body to have balance, okay? And it relaxes better when we do so. Opposing hand on the chair, lean to your right, set it back, you can lean up straight, very good. Once again, the hip flexor, the quadricep, gets a good stretch. Oh, the stretches are working for you. They do work. You just have to be patient and very conscientious of your body. Okay? Lean to your right, back forward again. Let the muscle adapt to the relaxation point. It's not being asked to do anything now except exist. And then let's go back again. Notice as I go back, I lean away and forward so that I can put the foot back there. And then I go back, straight up to get chest lean back. Good. Hang on to that. 8 to 10 seconds. Pretty good. Lean again back to the right. Bring that foot back to the front. Let it rest a second. Good. And now we're going one more time. Lean to the right, to the front, and lean back and stretch. Eight to 10 count, and back to the front. Very good. Now, we're going to stand, and now all we're going to do is just let the body move. Thank you for your time that I've shared with you. And I hope the stretches are working for you. They're very good. As I sway the hips, you can also sway the chin for a little neck turn, for a stretch. You can also do a hula hoop move, which is for the hips. Oh, left and right, got two sides. Once again, thank you for your time.